Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
Hey
everybody!
Me amo Adam.
Me amo Samuel.
Me amo Will.
And
We are
Working Title!
We should have thought that out more and had full Spanish. We just
that's the only...
Anyway, guys, we're back for the Mandalorian Season 3, Episode
2.
2, Chapter 18, The Mines of Mandalore. Yeah. Last on, IG-11 was a bust. Space whales.
Bo-Katan said F off.
And here we are. We're going to go bathe in the living water. So make sure you leave a like if you too want to bathe in the living water. Subscribe so you can stick around and see if your boys will be jumping into the living water. Leave a comment down below your thoughts on today's episode. What was some of your favorite moments? Make sure you stay for the post talk so you can hear some of our thoughts and bounce off and give us your thoughts with that. And we love you. Punch it.
Oh! Pod racing.
Man, it's not as intense these days.
The noises.
Shisha.
Oh, he wrecked.
What the noise? Settle your snout, I'll put a rush on it. I should charge you more, considering now I gotta work Boom to Eve. What the? Yeah,
Boom to
me.
Eve.
You know, I do have a life. Hey, tell the Jawas Rodian left.
Did she just screw him? Oh.
Together again, quickly, before he sees you.
Oh my god. Put it together again, she said.
Painters so they look different. Here you go.
Painted so it looks different. Did she try to scale?
Yeah, man.
She's a literal Jawa.
You're lucky I'm a softie.
She dated him, she said.
Apparently.
Well, where's my guy?
Yeah.
There he is!
Woohoo!
I'm here on business.
Oh, are the Hutt's back? You taking up Boba Fett?
I need a droid partner.
No, God no.
Boring! Hey, get the Jawas back in here before they hit the cantina. You know how many size it gets during Boomcha Week.
I need my droid fixed now.
Which is why I think you should buy this beauty here.
R5?
I need a droid that can explore ahead of me and test the atmosphere.
He's like, no,
Make
not
sure
me, not
it's
me.
safe to breathe.
Okay.
No, not me, not me.
Hey, get right back here. Right
Oh,
back
please.
Of course you are. You're supposed to be piloting
shaking.
Star
Look at him,
Wars
he's
across
scared.
the galaxy and fighting tyranny.
Why?
Oh, come on now. Don't be a coward. You're
So
an
we have a reason to
astronaut.
fix the ship every time it gets shot.
I wouldn't rely too much on this one.
Or it can autopilot.
I still liked his little window back there.
She's such a scammer.
Yeah.
She is.
Alright, kid. You ready for an adventure?
Well, those look like 3 hurricanes
It
or
looks
tornadoes
scary.
there.
I know. I've never been there either.
Wow.
I grew up there. On that moon.
Oh, the moons.
Yeah.
Concordia.
Right.
That sound.
What's it gonna look like down below? Wow. Jeez. Jeez.
What did they do to this planet?
Looks
Blast
like the
it.
bombs from the purge disrupted the magnetic field around the planet. From the surface, we won't be able to communicate with anyone out of atmosphere. We're completely cut off from the rest of the galaxy.
Holy shit. That's not good.
Going dark.
Who knows what is on here, dude?
There wasn't much before this. So,
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah. This is Krypton. Looks like he's on glass.
yeah.
Roger looked so real in
I
that
was
shot.
I was gonna
Look
say
at how
the same.
real he looks, dude.
Yeah.
Where the...
Need him to take some readings to make sure it's safe.
He looked way realer than he has ever.
Don't be a baby. Just get the samples we need.
Literally.
And hurry up.
Oh, he's gone.
He ain't
He's
coming
so gone.
See ya. See ya.
Here, look.
Does he have a camera?
I'm not working for you. Wow, I like that.
Yeah.
That's cool. I was gonna say, what's the point of wearing a helmet if you can't have like a breather in there?
Yeah, right?
Like,
I say no.
Adam, do you want to do the pleasures? And they call it a
a
mine.
A mine!
Thank you.
You'd help me out. There's a civilization.
Oh, no, that's
it's what's
Mandalore.
left of Mandalore.
He's like coming in from the top. That's so crazy.
Oh!
What the?
I was gonna say, there's gotta be like mutated people here.
I think it's aliens.
Oh!
Whoa, they look really cool. Whatever they are.
Nice. Oh man, it's still heavy for him.
He ain't been practicing. Let's be
Yeah.
real.
Oh.
Woo! That's a long fall.
Cut his head off.
Oh, I want that action figure too. They're making a lot of cool aliens in this show.
Yeah, it looked awesome.
It was like a
Kinda
white.
video.
It was yeah. I was gonna say like a white gorilla or chimpanzee.
That's good.
Charts were wrong.
Yeah.
The atmosphere is breathable.
Do you want to be the first one to risk it? Even still,
Mandalore is not cursed.
Droid just tricked him so he could take the ship and ditch out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He just stopped her.
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach. Oh. Dude, yes, this is so cool.
Just got goosebumps, dog.
Adam, welcome to Mandalore.
I've seen it in the animated series.
That's really cool to see this
Yeah, in live action. Yeah, I get what you get.
The mines should be further down.
Crystallized.
I
Yeah.
guess we're on our own from here.
What proof are you gonna bring that you did this? You know what I mean? Take something like a video.
Yeah.
Why don't they have things like that? I feel like you never see them with like a camera of any sort.
Holograms.
Yeah.
State of the art.
Whoa. Oh, that's something different.
It's like a little crocodile. Whoa.
Killer Croc.
That's cool.
Look,
Oh my.
That
That looks just like it. Mine's a Moria.
the follow the nose
Yeah.
doorways.
Yeah, man.
Who's gonna be our golem?
Is there a Balrog?
Somebody's tailing us. There's gonna be a giant creature down here.
Jump scare.
Is
There's
it
gonna be
like
a fucking
singing?
jump scare.
Baby Grogu's got the mithril already on. Whoa.
Whoa.
nice.
Helmet.
You'll probably be
Death
finding a
Watch?
lot of those down here.
Oh!
Balrog.
What is that? It looks like a
robot.
machine.
It is.
Oh no.
It just like injected him with
Yeah.
something.
There's an eyeball.
What the?
Whoa.
What is happening?
Dude, that looks like one of the crab droids from the Trade Federation. Wow, that's really weird.
Looks like Scorponod. Somebody's got to be controlling this thing.
Bro, be in your pod. What are you doing?
Yeah, the guy inside the machine. What? This is awesome.
Babu Frick.
Oh no.
Whoa. Whoa, yeah. I like. Wow.
GREVIOUS, it sounds like.
It kind of looks like Grievous too.
It sounded like Grievous. It's walking like Grievous. It's
Count Dooku, it said.
Shut up. Shut up. And it's got multiple arms, guys.
Is that?
Don't do this. Hold on. Don't trick me.
I think it's Grievous, dog.
Don't trick me. There's only 2 episodes in.
He's got the spear of his, like, henchman.
That's what I'm saying.
Please don't. My heart will not do this right now. Get a freaking Darth Maul arc like Clone Wars, but for Grievous and the Mandalore. Like,
fuck.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine how ridiculous and awesome that'd be?
Gotta hear him cough.
Come on.
And the best part is we would be able to have the voice actor because it's like the same voice for like all the droids.
Get to Bo-Katan.
Oh, shit. Oh, God, Grogu. Nice.
What side mission are we on, man?
Oh!
It's got
Oh, my God, he's got wow.
That's cute! I like it! And then trailer, he gets attacked by something. Right,
Damn it.
that thing. Do it.
Yeet!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little
Buddy,
sword
go,
sword.
buddy, go, buddy, go. Yeet!
Yeah.
Zap that fucker.
The show looks so good.
I know.
Oh my god.
Everything about it.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's gotta be over
Hold
now.
on, no.
No, it's like 40
no.
minutes long. We're only 24 minutes.
40 minutes?
Look at that droid.
Yeah.
Yes, there's still another 20.
Oh my God, yes.
An unscheduled visitor.
Now you got anything else better going on?
I think I'm gonna continue to sit here and mope.
It's gonna be the baby. Aw.
What happened to him?
Download the astromech, find out where they were.
She's gone, dog.
I love that ship.
So
The Mandalorian cruisers are awesome.
Wow!
That's the
The
captain.
dome, right?
Yeah. Looks awesome.
that's cool, man. That's cool.
Didn't always look like this.
How did, if that's Grievous, how the hell did he get here?
The monk.
I heard.
I heard.
Did you?
I didn't hear Dooku. I heard the you know what I mean?
I swore I heard Dooku when he was throwing the guns. Yeah!
It's like Eggman in those old video games with Sonic, and he's just like floating in the thing. Okay, we have to go down this one cave again like this. Done it 3 times. Like, dog, just get in.
That explains the 40 minutes. We just keep doing it over and over again. Now it's the droid's turn to go down. And now she stares at the city.
This was once a beautiful civilization.
You've already said that. Go on. Keep going.
My family ruled it all. Now it's a tomb.
This isn't mine.
Thank you.
Let's go.
It's gonna prompt you to.
Grogu's like, alright, but this time, don't pick up the Mandalorian helmet in the grapple. I promise it's not a good idea. She does it anyways. We relive the same scene we just saw again.
Slow walk down the same corridor, past the alligator that smirks.
Jumps
at
out,
you.
she just shoots it.
This is like.
Yep, there it is.
Dude.
Little stupid.
It's like restarting the save.
Those fuckers.
What are they? Have you seen them in anything else?
Oh, dang.
Wow.
Oh! I forgot about those.
Damn, Din struggled. This was
Do you
easy.
think your
She's a
dad
pro.
was the only Mandalorian? Those are Alamites. And we were their next meal.
Alamites.
They used to live in the surface wastelands beyond our cities.
Mm.
If they survived, I wonder what else might have to.
Yeah, what is...
Dude, I mean,
It's
how
walking
it
like him.
walks. That's what I was
It
saying.
literally is.
And its legs look like him too.
dog.
I don't want to believe it though.
Why?
Because I'm scared.
No, man, why is he doing this?
What is he doing?
Taking his blood?
Needs a human host to reforge it.
Oh, Christ.
To reforge its body.
Oh. Oh boy.
If it freaks out when it sees a lightsaber, we know.
He's dead. Alright, I guess we'll never know.
Are you okay?
Never mind. Psych.
It's okay. I'm gonna get you out of here, right?
It's a head. That's it.
Can you move at all?
But it's like the thing, Adam.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Papa. Big Papa.
Oh!
Nice.
Good.
Take it out. Take it out. Well, it's safe.
Cut it out.
Pretend you're dead again, so you can come back a third time. Behind you again.
Yeah.
They lost a lot of blood right
They
there.
did. They did.
Any
What a
Mandalorian
tough
was raised on
existence.
this
Yeah.
since they were on his
What a
side.
struggle.
I must continue to the mines of Mandalore so that I may be redeemed.
We can do it tomorrow. But
I
okay.
honestly think that it's adorable that you actually believe these children's stories. But there's nothing magic about waters.
Wow.
Nice.
It's a hell of an entrance.
Whoa.
This area looks much older.
The mines have been here for thousands of years. The living waters are in the chambers below.
Use that little thing and make light.
Hold on. These mines date back to the age of the first Mandalore.
She's like a tour guide.
According to ancient folklore, the mines were once a mythosaur lair.
Mythosaur
Mandalore
lair?
the Great is said to have tamed the mythical beast.
That's cool.
It is from these legends that the skull signet was adopted and became the symbol of our planet.
There we go. Let's go bathe, baby. So how does this big lake happen? Do I have to strip all my clothes?
It looks like it.
Even his
You're
helmet
gonna
off?
see the real Din today.
I swear on my name,
Of what's
the
gonna
names
happen?
of the ancestors, that I shall walk the way of the Mandalore,
Mythosaur's gonna grab him, pull him in, take him to a new
and
world.
the words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
Oh!
Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. No, you're not invited.
Oh my gosh, you're deep!
The living waters, because so many things live in it. I don't know. Damn, he went so deep.
Yeah.
We're gonna see it. We're gonna see something grand.
Something's on his leg. Yeah. Never mind.
No, you don't just get dragged to the bottom of the ocean. Just go back up.
Oh my.
God,
Oh my!
It's the mythosaur.
Oh my gosh!
It's the mythosaur.
It is! Oh!
Dude, that's
He
pretty
came-
close.
Boba tamed a Rancor, he can tame this thing.
It's pretty close. We didn't go to a different reality. Thought it might like just strike the sky and then a portal opens. Wow. Okay. All right, guys. That was episode 2,
Chapter 18?
chapter 18, The Mines of Mandalore. Damn, this show looks good.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is like, I mean, last episode we didn't really get a chance to see too much except for that like green pirate vine looking alien.
Wow.
But everything about this looks like, season 1 was like good, but it wasn't like mind-blowing how good everything looked to me. Like, it was like, this, to me it looked better than the movies, but you could tell it was still like a TV quality to it.
Right.
Season 2 was pretty wild, like with like the Krayt Dragon. But, I mean, just like the way Grogu looked alone, it was funny. I was going to say the same thing, but I just didn't want to talk in the moment, and you brought it up. But he looked so good when he was staring out the window looking at Mando, doing his thing.
Very real.
It was just odd. I didn't expect it to. I mean, that and the way Mandalore looked and those aliens he fought.
I think
it just looked good.
I think season 1 was testing the boundaries with that like dome thing that they used for the show, and I think now they've gotten to the point where it's like they're really nailing it pretty darn well.
I imagine too the budget's probably up because like this is the Disney Plus show. Like no matter what, Marvel or not, or Star Wars, this is like the thing that's probably the biggest seller for them.
I feel like this was the first like selling pitch for Disney Plus too.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was the first show they did.
Yeah, so
first original that they did for Disney Plus.
Yeah, and it just looked so like the quality is so nice, as you guys have already said. Everything looks lifelike, and it feels so Star Wars too. Like it feels like it fits, which is really nice. The atmosphere, like this is a really cool planet today. I like crystals. I was a big fan of Krayt, despite people's feelings of The Last Jedi.
Krayt is cool. Yeah.
Like crystal planets have looked good so far in the Star Wars universe, and the green's a good hue too. I like the green hue.
Kryptonite,
I guess it's glass. It's not. Is it crystal or glass?
They said crystal.
It was crystallized, the planet from the bombings.
Okay. Yeah, but that's a really unique design. I mean, it's a lot like Krayt. Just thinking back on like the Clone Wars depiction of Mandalore, like that like white desert type.
Yeah.
Also, before it was demolished, it was one dome city?
Well, the show, I don't know. There could be more
desert?
domes.
Well,
there could be more, but the show specifically stayed in like one section.
Yeah,
okay.
that was the capital they stayed in. I think there were other portions that people lived on, because in Rebels you kind of go to like, they're almost more like outskirt, like military type of things. Like you didn't really go to like
bases,
another city. Yeah, they were kind of more like bases. But they basically nuked their own planet through all the wars they had.
So I remember that.
That's why it looked like that. But now it's like uninhabitable because
why'd the Empire?
Because they wanted during the time of the Empire, they rebelled and fought against the Empire, but because they can't unite on anything, because Mandalorians are all power hungry for their own status and strength, the Empire crushed them, and so they just wanted to like wipe them off the face of the planet, so they would never have to deal with them again. Because Mandalore is like a big like driving, like the clones' armor is designed off of them. Like Beskar is like they are like the peak warrior that you could ever find. The only detriment to them is that they could never unite. If they could unite, they probably would be able to like beat the Empire or conquer the universe on their own, or the galaxy rather.
Yeah. They're also like a superpower in the galaxy that's kind of a pest. They didn't really take much of a side during the Clone Wars because they're pacifists.
Pacifists.
But I think in the Empire's mind, it's just another problem to deal with. Yeah. So just nuke them and be done with it, since we're having an imperialization of the galaxy.
And they probably took everything they needed to learn from them, like strategy, armor type, weapons. Like, they didn't need anything else from them anymore since they had the Death Star, so just ruin them.
Yeah, and I mean, the planet looks super crisp. It's weird. I mean, it's weird and cool to see like the exposed dome when they flew over it, instead of like, driving through the bubble and then it being in this giant like hippodrome like design, or what do you call this, biodome type of designs. Mm-hmm. It looks like Cybertron. Did one of y'all say that? It reminds me of Cybertron.
No, I said Krypton.
Krypton. Well, Krypton in terms of the color scheme, but Cybertron in terms of like how the buildings now look.
It all looked like ancient mechanical functions.
Mixed with like a dystopian like New York City type of like civilization. It's really weird and absurd, but the episode started with Miss Old Mullet, not Sigourney Weaver and her band of droids. It was Boonta Eve. I don't know. Boonta Eve is just what they called it at the event for Anakin to pod race. at like the big like district in
It's an
Tatooine.
annual race.
I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's a holiday.
Okay.
So I was.
It's their New Year's.
I was kind of just like throwing out that idea. I'm not really.
It
Too
seemed
sure.
like that with the helicopters, the fireworks. Yeah.
Helicopters.
I don't know why that was like the word that came to my mind, but I meant fireworks. Yeah. So she can't. Okay. Again, she's like, I don't have. There's no way to find an IG-11 droid part or the memory chip. Okay, we better get it, or that was just a waste of time for like the first episode and this one.
Probably like you said, just for Taika.
Yeah. R5 is not a worthy companion on this journey. We already have an R2.
I hope he returns it.
Yeah.
And just give that spot back to Grogu.
I love that the lady just somehow manages to get like all the random iconic like droid-looking creatures, droid leftovers, I should say.
Yeah.
Then they go off to Mandalore. Simple as that.
And it was cool too because later on in the episode, like he spoke to the importance to Grogu of like a Mandalorian's always got to find his way. Like you got to know how to use maps and travel. And it was funny because that's what he ended up doing.
Yeah,
he found his way back to Bo-Katan. And he was able to lead her.
He pointed right to her planet.
Yeah, and he led her right to him too.
Yeah.
And she even said he's the great navigator, so he was able to figure that one out.
He was a little scared.
Yeah. Mando fought I forget the name, but they're like
Ammonites?
Something like that.
Almites?
But they Almites.
I didn't mean to say it like that, but yeah, Almites.
They're on the outskirts of like the surface, she said.
They were,
Almites.
and now they're surviving.
Yeah.
You know, they might be in one of the shows. They're either in Rebels, they might be in Bad Batch too. I feel like somebody fights something like that.
Yeah.
But it's too many episodes to remember at this point.
Yeah, I don't recall.
I am not the biggest fan of how long it took and then the recycled story with Bo-Katan followed up.
Yeah.
It was fun with Din Djarin, we didn't need to see it. It spend like
time.
5 to 10 minutes on the recycling of that. It was like scene for scene. We go down slowly through the cave.
You look at the specific pipe, like
the alligator. I like while we're just talking about these creatures, I liked the gorilla looking beings with the green beady eyes. They were really unique.
Yeah.
Definitely like a one I'd want to collect figure wise. And then I don't know how I feel about that thing. The beast, the mechanical beast in the basement. What is that?
So I have no idea what it is. I don't, of course, because I feel like if it was Grievous, they would have made a bigger deal. I wonder if it's like, I don't know. I mean, it gave off Grievous vibes, so I wonder if it's like one of his species that also got turned into like, because
he's the last of his species.
He's the last of his species, or he was supposed to be the last of his species. He wasn't like just because he was like part not human, but like part being and part droid.
He started out like that?
He started out like a real
alien.
organic creature.
And then he became a cyborg?
So, if I'm correct, there's either two truths to it. And
yeah, it's hard to know what's real with Disney now.
The Jedis, I think, the Jedis came and destroyed his civilization, destroyed all his people, and then either Dooku or Sidious, or it was actually one of the species from the Banking Clan, that guy in like Attack of the Clones. And I think... I don't know. I think the Trade Federation was actually responsible for the elimination of his people, and then they lied to him and said it was the Jedi's responsibility. They might have like implanted ideas into his mind, and so that's why he has this like vendetta to collect and kill all of their parts, just like they harvested his people.
Was he like the leader of his people?
He was like a great warrior.
I think he was. Yeah, I think
I don't know if he was
General
like
Grievous.
Yeah, he was a great warrior. I don't know, but his
That's
people
the
were
position.
warrior
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
His people were warrior people. That's what I do remember. And,
Did you see? Did they show? Like,
there's depiction of what he looks like.
Like you can type it.
No
up.
depiction, or
No, there is.
there is.
Not in the show.
Not in the show.
But
It
there's
was like
artwork.
Yeah, artwork.
extra.
And his people, his whole people became cyborgy.
No, it's just
Just him.
Just him.
Oh, okay.
And because he was a great leader, that's why they used him specifically as like a tool for war to like lead the army of the cold, because they're all just robots. They needed somebody. And as for
What the fuck?
and so that's a mask on him too, because he looks different underneath the mask.
Wow, he looks so cool.
You might have to find it, the unmasked version.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool.
And well, I'll just wait. Yeah.
Wow.
That's the species.
Yeah.
He looks like oh no, a Dragon Ball character.
Well, okay, so let's just go off of both ideas real quick. Option one, if it's Grievous, they're trying to make it super cameo-y and that's it, and tease maybe at a comeback for a different story completely unremoved from the Mandalorian, or since we're gonna be spending some time on Mandalore, because it looks like we're gonna be here for another episode or two. We might have another character to interact with them.
Yeah, I mean, she didn't really, like, kill it. Like, I know he shut down, but she just severed the pod that his head was sitting in.
Yeah.
It wasn't like she
he ain't
cut
dead.
him. So.
We did see the eye shut down again.
Also,
Yeah.
First of all, the camera's getting nice,
Yeah.
so I'll be right back and explain what I'm thinking.
I think his name is Deborah. Sorry.
So, no, you're fine. So, real quick, under the presumption it's maybe Grievous.
I swear I heard when he grabbed the blaster and the Darksaber, it sounded like...
Well, here's the thing. Disney knows what they're doing when they make these creatures. There's no way they made something almost like him and make the fans teased like that. I don't feel like they would do that.
Yeah.
Or they make something look almost exactly and almost identifiable by all three of us to give off the posture. What we definitely sounded like a cough. Y'all thought there was a Dooku line. Maybe there was, maybe there wasn't.
I don't know about that. It sounded like a similar voice.
Similar dialogue.
Yeah.
Text me when you hear it.
I mean, the internal, like, I mean, how it functioned as both a biomechanic and an actual mechanic, like, cyborg.
The feet.
The eyes,
The
I mean,
eyes.
Grievous's only
Grievous-
leftover thing that's left of him is, like, his eyes.
Wasn't
And-
his eye green? And that thing looked a little green.
No,
It's
it's like a
yeah,
pink.
It's like a
Okay.
pink
It's
yellow
pink with it,
type
yeah.
of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't remember what the eye color specifically is, but like he has that like pinky-ish flesh, and they tricked you with that yellow hue
Yeah.
that's glowing in his face. But there's definitely a pink underbelly
Mhm.
underneath that thing.
And the staff, too. It looks
And,
like his henchman.
and mind you, his skull exploded, so he might have lost an eye and only has one eye
Yeah.
left. And there was only one eye in the
Yeah, I mean,
creature.
he caught on fire at the end after Obi-Wan shot his gut. Or
And there'd be nothing better than like the last half of a brain
Yeah.
and the last half of an eye and some organs to still be picked up by somebody on what is it, Utapau,
Yeah.
to resurrect him. The question is why and how the hell he would have done this. It also makes for fun storytelling considering Mandalorian. The hope and dream is to restore Mandalore. Well, what if it's restored by a thing that's trying to restore itself?
Yeah.
Great time for storytelling between Bo-Katan and the crew.
What other character, and this character is not canon, that I was thinking of was the very first Jedi that you are sent to kill in Star Wars The Force Unleashed.
Oh, that's a completely different species.
Yeah.
That's like a blue
the
species.
junk planet?
Yes.
Um,
I was also going to guess that. That was inside that mechanism.
I mean, you're just thinking because that junk planet, he used the living force to control scrap metal to
Mhm.
build like a suit. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't think that's what's going on
No,
here. This
no,
doesn't
no.
look force driven.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe the will of the force
Yeah.
is what's working, but I'm gonna go full fledged and say that's Grievous. But under the presumption it's not, copy claim. That's all I'm saying.
Nice.
Thieves, they stole it.
And we got a mythosaur.
Right.
Yeah.
Its
I-
face.
Yeah. I think what I'm kind of surprised how fast it just seemed like the plot of the season was gonna be like get to Mandalore,
Redemption.
get bathed, and be redeemed. We're already done.
Yeah.
We bathed. Maybe there's redemption. There's a giant freaking mythosaur under the water.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we have talked a lot about like uniting the people of Mandalore, so maybe he'll try and come back, lead the Creed, and unite all the Creeds together and find the missing Mandalorians. But like Bo-Katan's type, like the normies. But I just don't. I don't know, man. It feels weird how quick this is. My only gripe with the show so far, this season so far, is it doesn't. It's not that it feels campy, but it's kind of like we're going on an adventure. You know what I mean? Like it just felt like really like kind of silly, goofy, and like, oh, we're doing a thing, you know, instead of like we had this like mission where we kind of got sidetracked along the way. The first 2 seasons felt like.
Honestly, I feel like this whole show's been campy. The problem is I feel like it was the belief of a lie to meet the Grand Jedis, and we're gonna find all this stuff, and then it ended up coming down to Luke taking the baby, and then got written off in the Book of Boba Fett. Okay,
maybe it was campy, but this is probably like the campiest of campy it's felt, if that makes sense. So, and also it was really annoying how stuff was dark in this whole episode. Felt like Game of Thrones. There were moments where I'm like, Adam was like, "Whoa," and I'm like, I can't fucking see what's going on. When she was fighting the aliens on there, like
the unnecessary need to make things dark. We can still just suspend our disbelief and still want to see what's happening.
Like I want to see the Mythosaur. Like unless it's gonna reappear next episode, which just by the way the show operates for the most part, I feel like it's not gonna reappear.
Really? Oh, he's riding that thing for sure.
One day.
One day,
but I don't know about this season.
No, he's getting it out this season. He's riding this thing this season.
Alright, if it does happen, then I'm wrong. But if it doesn't, I'm mad that we saw like the skin and the eyeball.
Honestly, I mean, we saw it. We saw it exists, so now we know for a fact it's going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, I know it exists. I just more so meant like I wanted to see like at least its full face, not just like this portion of it right here.
Listen, these people don't have that much to work on. We saw the Rancor in Book of Boba Fett, and we called the rest of the plot from then on.
Yeah, that's fair.
These shows, they are campy, and that makes it predictable. So, unless they throw things like Grievous into the story that no one can predict because it's an impossible thing to predict.
Yeah.
And I was even going to ask you guys, like, I wanted to ask before the video, but it would just be too long. What would you think would be the big thing of this season? Season 1 was easily Grogu, Baby Yoda being introduced into the story that we thought was going to be a Mandalorian story. Season 2 is a tie between Ahsoka and Luke. Yeah, just a series of cameos.
Boba Fett,
the Darksaber continuing. Yep, that's Emergence. Bo-Katan. Season 3 has some pretty
uniting
big
the
things
clans.
to accomplish.
Uniting the clans.
We've gotten the Mythosaur. I'd say it's a pretty big deal, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing more of that. Potential Cyborg return. But one was definitely on my list, the other one was not. But what would you think you would expect to see from this season in terms of a grand? I think major flashback of the Night of 1,000 Tears, whatever they call it. The attack on Mandalore.
Yeah, I mean,
Is it the bombing?
Yes.
Yeah, I want to see like more of it though, like the storming, like deep inside.
Well, they flashed.
Oh, they didn't.
They haven't shown it yet.
They didn't just bomb it. They
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just
know.
more
We
of
don't
it.
know.
Like if there's more to it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we would probably get that, and I don't know. I would like
maybe more of that like random plot with like the Snoke clones. Like, are we ever going to return to that, or is this show going to just keep inserting like bits,
random bits
irrelevant
of other things? Yeah.
Well, the Empire would probably still be involved in this, right? Because they were hunting him last season.
I just don't want the show to become the Forrest Gump of Star Wars, or he just happens to be at all these
Every
significant
major
events
thing.
and also completely disconnected, so that he can breathe on his own.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be the setup for other 5 shows.
I want him to be a show.
You know, like I want it to be its own thing.
He's the king of spin-offs.
Basically.
I don't want it to be that.
Yeah.
I don't want a Bo-Katan show. I don't care enough.
Just keep her on this
she's
show.
cool for cameo.
Yeah.
That's all she is to me. She's not Ahsoka. Ahsoka needed a show.
Yeah.
I just have to say, I find that actress very attractive.
She's beautiful.
She was in the Riddick movie that came out in 2014, and I love that movie so much.
Isn't she blonde in real life or something?
Yeah, well, she's blonde in that movie.
I like her as red. Katie Sackhoff, I think is her name. Sackhoff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Pedro
and
Pascal.
she voiced her, right?
I think so.
Yeah, it's the same actress.
So.
That's so cool that the voice actress can play that role.
And she's lucky that she can like fit the look too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not super rare. That is super rare. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the show didn't have a lot for us to really digest other than what we already said.
What
do you think will happen in the next episode then?
I just say uniting the clan, the clans.
No, next episode. Just in the immediacy.
Maybe some lore since Bo's there.
Mm.
Maybe flashbacks, like you were saying.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like next episode would be a good place to kind of recap Mandalore, or bring Bo-Katan to the Creed to meet the Forge Master, and like let's hash out our differences,
I want a deep Mandalore flashback. I want her to
probably getting
just like she read that little tourist attraction thing. I want her to give like her childhood folklore of like all the way back to the Mythosaur. I want to know about the original Mandalorian who like brought the people together. That would be cool for flashback material.
Well, how about you guys were saying you don't know anything about her dad, so maybe some stuff on that?
I think he's in Clone Wars. I think he's just the standard dude who's like in charge of the planet, like the random. I don't remember.
No.
See, the Mandalorian stuff was intriguing to like you and my brother.
He's not the Prime Minister.
He's not?
No.
Okay, then I don't know.
Guy.
Then I'm not familiar.
Yeah.
See, Bo-Katan, like, they don't treat her like she's just kind of an outcast in the show. Like, other people are ruling it at the time, and
her sister's ruling it, right? Obi-Wan's boo?
Yeah. But
did she meet Obi-Wan?
Yeah.
Sure, yeah.
A bunch.
Yeah.
She fought and met Obi-Wan and Anakin.
Yeah.
And Ahsoka.
Awesome.
And wasn't she allied with Maul? Or did she back out?
No,
of Maul?
she left. She left. She joined. She was the reason they came back to free Mandalore. Ahsoka and the 501st, or what was left of the 501st. That wasn't with Anakin.
Do you guys remember the graffiti girl this time?
Sabine Wren.
Sabine. Funny enough, people think that the armorer is a part of Maul's crew because of her horns on her helmet.
Mm.
They think she might have been one of his old, like, allied forces. Which,
I hope not.
I mean, she's a zealot, so...
Yeah, it
wouldn't surprise me either. And Pre Vizsla got slain by Maul, so Paz Vizsla might be a loyalist just by superiority.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
I still want to think about Grievous.
I know. I mean, but it is what it is. I don't know what else to say.
Why was he trying to take his blood?
Adam, what
Why was he
I tell
trying to
you?
do that?
If you don't want to
What
be
is
machine,
up with that?
if you don't want to be machine, what's the next step? You gotta return to not monkey, not that meme. Return to human.
What is up with that shiz?
I mean, you know what it is, Adam. And that's what I'm saying. It's like 100% Grievous without saying it's 100% Grievous. They're doing everything that would need the story to bring him back. Unless, it would be so disappointing to say that this is where he actually died right there.
Yeah, I hope he didn't.
He tried to live and then got destroyed by 2 Mandalorians rather than Obi-Wan. No, he's coming back. You don't do that. You don't do that to a character.
I always remember you told me that I don't know.
To Luke.
I don't know if it was real or not. Like Obi-Wan gets in his ship and Grievous's head is at the bottom of his feet. You told me this when we were like.
Dude, I made up stories as a child when it came to Star Wars. Don't listen to middle school accounts of me with Star Wars. It was hot, and every kid wanted to know the most about Star Wars.
And Sam was the Star Wars guy.
Come on.
Sam was the Star Wars guy.
Just busting your balls.
At our middle school. That was very small.
So, any last thoughts?
No.
I say entire flashback next episode. The entire lore of Mandalore. Guys, let us know your thoughts.
I really don't think the Mythosaur is coming back.
It is 100% coming back. Let us know.
Good while.
Do you agree with Adam? Is the Mythosaur coming back next episode? Will we be seeing it in flashbacks? What do you want to see for next week's adventures? And let us know your thoughts. We'll see you next week. Love ya. Bye!